Hey guys, in this video we're going to take a look at some of the spacing classes. Now often you'll want to add some margin to an element, you'll want to add some padding. So Bootstrap 4 gives us some really nice classes for that. So we're going to first look at margin bottom classes. Now I want to give these H1s here a class of BG success just so we can see kind of the background, see the entire element. So let me just add this to all of these here. All right, and then this one here, we're going to give this a class of MB-0. So this MB0, if I save it, you'll see that it's going to make it so that there's no margin at the bottom. Now, I just want to take a look at the documentation real quick. So if we go to getbootstrap.com and we go to documentation, and let's go to, let's see, I think it's utilities. Utility spacing. Now this formula right here, MB0, we're following this. So property, sides, size. All right, so M is going to be the property, which is, it could be the margin or padding. Okay, in this case it's margin. Sides is going to be either top, bottom, left, right, so TBLR, or X or Y, or blank. Now X is going to be for left and right, Y is going to be for top and bottom, blank, so just for instance M is going to be for all sides. All right, and then we have the size. Now the size doesn't pertain to pixels or anything like that. It pertains to a multiplier of the spacer. So 0 is going to be just 0, but 1 is going to be times 0.25. 2 is going to be times 0.5, and then 3 is going to be, actually, you know what? It doesn't look like they have it all. Oh, right here. 3 is going to be the default, and then 4 will be times 1.5. 5 will be times 3. So 5 is going to be the highest number you're going to use here. So let's just take a look at some of these for the margin bottom. So we'll do MB1. Okay, so for this one we'll do MB2. MB3, 4, and 5, and let's save that. And now you can see the different levels of margin. So this is 0, which is none. This is 1. This is 2, 3, 4, and then you can't really see 5 because there's nothing under it, but you'll see that with margin top down here. So let's do the same thing with margin top. Now what I'm going to do is just copy this class, and I'm just going to put this here, and we're going to say MT0 instead of MB. And then we'll copy that, put it on the rest here, just to save some time so I don't have to type it all out. And then this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and now you can see we have our margin tops. So this is margin top 0, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is margin top 5. Okay, so it gives you quite a bit of space with the 5. Now we can also do margin right and left. So for instance, this span right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a class of, let's do MR-5. Okay, so margin right 5. And then this span here, I'm going to give this a class of ML, margin left 3. And we'll save that. Actually, let's also give it a background so we can see. So BG success. Success, save, and you'll see that this right here has a margin right of 5. This one has a margin left of 3, and you can see the spacing difference there. All right, now we can also do left and right at the same time by using MX. So for this span right here, let's give it a class of BG success, and let's give it a class of MX dash. Let's do -5 and save, and you can see that this one has 5 on both the right and the left. Now we can do top and bottom as well. So let's go to this this paragraph right here, and let's give this a class of MY-5, and we'll save that. Let's also give it a BG success class, and you can see that there's 5 on both the top and the bottom. Okay, now if we want to do it on all sides, we can do that as well. So for this paragraph, let's say BG success, give it a background, and then we'll do M-5. Okay, so just M, and save, and now it has margin on all sides. Now we have the same exact formula with padding. Okay, so for padding bottom, this time I'm going to give it a background of yellow, so we'll say BG warning, and then we'll do let's do PB 0, padding bottom 0, and I'll just copy that class. Okay, and then we'll do PB 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and save. And now you'll see it's the same thing, except padding obviously is inner, so you're going to see the padding within the background. Okay, and this last one, padding bottom 5, which gives it quite a bit of space. So we can do the same thing with padding top. Let's give this a class warning, and we'll do PT 0. And I'll just go ahead and copy that. Okay, so we'll do PT 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Save that. And now you can see the different padding on the top. Okay, now just like with margin, we can do left and right. So this span right here, let's give it a class. We'll do let's do PR5. And then for this one, we'll do, let's do PL3. Okay, and now you can see this one here has a padding right of 5. This one has a padding left of 3. Now we can use PX if we want to do on the left and right. So for this span here, let's give it a class of warning. I have an issue spelling warning or typing warning for some reason. But let's do PX-5 and save. And now we have padding on 5 on both sides. Okay, we can also do the top and bottom with PY. So we'll say class BG warning, and we'll do PY. Let's do PY5. And now you'll see it's on the top and bottom. We can also do it on all sides. So this one will be just P-5, and now we have padding on all sides. And then if we want to center align something, we can do that with MX Auto, so margin auto. Let's do class and MX Auto, save, and that will center align it. We can give it a background too. And there we go. Alright, so that is spacing. Those are the margin and padding classes. In the next video, we're going to take a look at some of the sizing classes, which are the height and width classes. And we'll also take a look at the border class.